The Walking Dead Telltale Definitive Series is a game that has over 50 hours of gameplay. It has all 4 seasons of Telltale's The Walking Dead, also Michonne and 400 Days. And it might sound hard, but this is a really easy platinum. So it's been about a week and a half and I've done 3 seasons of this game, so I'm going to be reviewing all 3. And when I finish season 4 Michonne and 400 Days, I'll review those as well. So in season 1 you play as Lee Everett. When you get introduced to him in this game, he's in a police car with a police officer that crashes because the zombie outbreak just happened. And then he finds Clementine, who you play as in season 2. Her parents are infected and Lee looks after her, but not in season 2. And then season 3 sets you off with some new characters, but first let's talk about season 1 and what I think of it. So in my opinion, season 1 is a masterpiece. It's really fun, every episode is somewhere or something new. It really gets you to care about these characters, spending so much time with them, like Kenny. Lee is probably my favourite video game character at the moment. And Clementine is also amazing and she's the face of the franchise. Amazing writing and characters. But best of all, this game has amazing emotion. Spoiler alert for the game. Lee's death was really sad. There was a lot of deaths in this game and it was really sad, but Lee's was the saddest of them all. Most of the time this game isn't even fun, it's really depressing. The amount of people dying at once. You probably have at least 2 people dying every episode. I love this game, and even though it's supposed to be depressing, which it is, I still really enjoy playing this. Season 1 is the best season in my opinion. One of the best gaming experiences I've ever had. I don't think a lot of games are gonna top this. Season 1 may be the last of Lee, but it's the beginning of Clementine. In season 2 we play as Clementine as she finds a new group, and again another masterpiece. I'd say season 1 is slightly better, but they're both up there masterpieces. Some spoilers coming up. We get reintroduced to Kenny, it turns out he's not dead. But him coming back was amazing because he had great writing. He turns out in the end to be the villain, killing Jane. But I love how you can choose to stay with him because Kenny's still the GOAT. But yeah, I thought that was a great character arc for Kenny to change how he is, because he suffered all this trauma and loss. Masterful writing right there. It reminded me of that quote in The Dark Knight, you either die a hero or live long enough to see yourself become the villain. It's basically like that with Kenny in season 2. Just like season 1, again amazing characters. The new characters and new group are up there with season 1's. Overall another masterpiece, I love this season as well. Now on to season 3, which isn't actually called season 3, it's called A New Frontier. And in this season we get introduced to some new characters and a new group. The only character returning from season 1 and 2 is Clementine. And these new characters were okay. The first 2 episodes I didn't really seem to care about them. But episode 3, 4 and 5 I started to care about them more, and I start to care more about the story and enjoy it more. This season is a little bit rough. Episode 1 and 2 were almost terrible. Clementine was badass in this season, but she felt like a completely different person. She didn't feel like Clementine. But I really liked episode 4 and 5. Episode 3 was okay. I think there were some characters that got killed off too quick. Not as good characters, but overall Javier was cool. I liked David as well. Some of the characters were decent, but overall a mid-season. It was just okay. But now I'm going to review season 4 Michonne and 400 Days after I do them. And here's what I'll give every season out of 10.